At the moment, LinkedIn is rolling out lots of changes to our profile. And this is not always well received. You know, these changes usually come out of the blue, suddenly something's gone, something's added, and we don't know what's happening. But this time, I'm speaking, mid-December 2021. All these changes to LinkedIn profile feel like Christmas has come early. My name's Petra, and I just want to talk you through some of the changes, but even more so how they can affect how you use LinkedIn, like which bits you may have to reconsider. I did do a post about this with screenshots and everything, so I'll share the link to that in the description below. The biggest thing that you hear a lot of people talking about is that now when you visit someone's profile, there's a little ding-dong bell sort of near the top. And when you click that, you will get a notification in that red notification things in your menu bar every single time that person posts. You may have heard different LinkedIn trainers, including myself, talk about saving the direct link to someone's activity. You can either bookmark it or save it in a spreadsheet. And then if you check that once a week, you know you're not going to miss anything that you might want to engage with. But now, with the ding-dong bell, you don't even have to go through that trouble. It does depend on your strategy though. Some people may post a lot, some people not so much. When you get notifications, it could get overwhelming. In that case, you're better off with bookmarking links or putting them in a spreadsheet because you are in control when you check if they posted something new. You may only want to check that once a week. But if there is a person or a handful of people that you really want to engage with when they post on LinkedIn and they're not all that active, then I definitely click the bell, as you could do on my LinkedIn profile if you wanted to, so that you get a little notification every single time that person posts. Now, other things that have been changing is lots and lots of things on your profile have gained in visibility. The About section now shows 4 lines instead of 3 before people click Show More. That Featured section, when you check it on desktop, it no longer shows 2.5 bits, but 3. Every section of your profile that can be expanded, be it your experience, your education, your recommendations, instead of showing a handful and then having to click see 5 more and then having to click see 5 more, it now says see all and then however many entries there are in that section. So I think that is really, really good. The reordering, there's been a little bit of a change. It's hidden. So when you're in a section, be it your experience or your education or your volunteering, on top of that section to the top right, where that little plus sit to add something new, there, click that pencil right up the top there, and then next to it, a little thingy with 2 pointers up and down appears. When you click that, you can reorder. So what are the things we can reorder? The experience section is ordered in chronological order. The only time the reorder will appear if you have multiple current positions. So this is especially for business owners. We often tend to list the different services that we offer as different jobs, so you can reorganize them. Education, we've always been able to reorder. So you may have done a qualification recently that is important, but you prefer to have your degree from a certain institution on top. You can wiggle that. What I totally love, what I'm really, really excited about, is the volunteering. That used to be in chronological order, and now we can reorder it. So if you've done some volunteering in the past for an organization that really strongly aligns with your values, you can drag that one to the top. So that's pretty cool. And the other one, oh, listen to this one if you're only half listening, skills. LinkedIn puts your skills in categories. And they're sort of like industry knowledge, languages, interpersonal skills, and other. They still do that. Even more so, when you view someone's skills in their profile, you can now filter it that way. But when people don't do it, you used to be able to only reorder skills in each section. Now, when you take that extra step of going to the top, click the pencil, then you got to click 3 dots and then the reorder thing appears. You can change the list exactly how you want it. So for a lot of us, all our most important skills actually sit in other. So in my case, LinkedIn training, LinkedIn coaching, LinkedIn workshop, all these things were stuck way down the bottom in other. Now I can drag them all to the top. So I think that's pretty exciting. Now, the other thing is, oh God, this is going to be a long video, but there's so much exciting stuff happening. Down the bottom of your profile, there's 2 sections. Well, you could add those sections if you haven't got them yet. One is about certificates and licenses, and the other section, that's no longer there, used to be called achievements. It's now broken down in 4 individual sections. So there's projects, publications, languages, and organizations. And when this was all one big messy thing, if you had a number of publications, all the titles would just be listed as one paragraph with just a big bullet in between. Now that there are 4 separate sections, things are listed properly. You see way more information. With your publications or projects, there's with the publications, there's now a clear visible button to go to the link to have a look, which wasn't there before. With your languages, now your level of proficiency is there in full view. It's all so much clearer. It also means I want you to rethink, what information do you put in your profile now that it's actually visible? And also, you might have to reconsider your posting strategy, because if people click the little bell to be notified, maybe you're posting too often and they'll unclick it, or maybe it doesn't worry them. But have a think about what you're doing now that so many things are so have gained way more visibility. Even, oh my God, I should shut up. When you add media to a job in the experience section, it used to be tiny little images in a row. It's still like that. But if someone is checking out your experience and clicks see all, then the media suddenly becomes a list with the image and the description next to it. The description, when it's an image, is often the title of the image. So now we're going to rethink that and probably rename things, add little descriptions, delete the stuff, put it back on to make the most of this gained visibility. So I suppose you'll have to have a little think about this, see where there's room for improvement on your profile, and then go fix it.